Did you know that there are different ways of starting a chainsaw? Some are safe and some are not so safe. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. This is Chainsaw Safety with Clemson University. And I am your training instructor, Patrick Easel. And today we are going to learn about safe starting techniques. Before you start your chainsaw, make sure you have your chain brake on, you have good tension in your saw chain, you wear your safety chaps, you have gloves and a helmet system on, and you make sure that you're ready to go cutting. When it comes to starting a chainsaw, there are two safe ways of starting a chainsaw that have been approved by insurance companies that insure professional loggers. Both starting techniques use what I call 3 points of contact. You always have one hand on the top handlebar, you have 1 point of contact on your rear handle, and then you have 1 point of contact on your starter cable. The first way that I'm going to show you to start a chainsaw is starting your chainsaw on the ground. You place your chainsaw on the ground, you take your right foot and you slightly step into the rear handlebar, and then you take your left hand and you push down on the top handlebar. Then with your right hand, you pull on the starter cable and you start the chainsaw. The other way of starting a chainsaw safely is you grab your chainsaw with your left hand in the corner of your top handlebar. You then place the rear handlebar between your thighs, and then you take your right hand to pull on the starter cable to start the chainsaw. What we don't want to do is to drop start a chainsaw where you take the chainsaw and you just pull on the starter cable and at the same time push the chainsaw away from you. That is a very unsafe practice because you do not have control over the chainsaw. Also, you're slowly damaging your chainsaw because you're putting more strain on the starter cord and you're putting more strain on the starter mechanism, which eventually the starter mechanism could break or the pull cord could break, and then you have to replace those. Chainsaws are not designed to be started with that pull start method. With bigger chainsaws, it can be difficult to start the chainsaw and pull that starter cable. To make it easier for you to start that chainsaw, you can push the decompression button that you have on the top of your chainsaw. And then it will make pulling that starter cable a lot easier and allows you to start that chainsaw safely without too much exertion.